Hey everybody, it's Corey from the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, and it has been a little bit since I have made a video. If this is your first time watching the channel, then you have no frame of reference as to how long it's been since I've made a video. The only way you would really know is if you watch these regularly, and how many people do that, honestly. Um, I do a lot of repair videos, and a lot of things that need to be repaired. I don't think I'm drunk. A lot of things that need to be repaired are penises, G.I. Joe penises. There's a lot of broken ones out there, and there's a lot that are particularly fragile, and those are the ones that I have with me. They are Tiger Force. I got a whole pile of junk in the mail recently, and I got like 4 Tiger Force Dusties. I was able to source an intact crotch for one of them for my personal collection. Hooray! I got let's see, a Lifeline, a couple of Recondos that were both garbage, and a tripwire that was missing an arm, but in otherwise decent condition. And then I also got, yay, Outback. I'm going to be talking about repairing their waist. Here is Outback's waist. This is where I am at so far with him. I don't have him painted yet. This is still curing. I just did this one yesterday. It's pretty much done. Here is a Dusty. Here's a Dusty. And so I will show you the putty that I use. I'm not going to show you how to do it because there's already a million, at least one video out there of how to do the putty. But this is the putty that I use. I got it on Amazon along with these tools, this full set of wax carver tools, which come in handy for smoothing and I don't know. I'm not very good at this, so I haven't really learned how to use all of them. And this stuff is really sticky, so you got to kind of wait for it to start curing and not stick to your fingers. You just kind of got to glob it on, but it doesn't matter. There's better ways to do it than the way that I do it, except for the first part, which is the setting of the wire that will be used to reinforce. Now, okay, let me hold it against my white shirt so you can see. You see that wire sticking down there? What I use is a chunk of paper clip. Here's my chunk, right? So most of the time, what people do is they have a tiny little precision hand tool drill thing. They drill in a little tiny little hole into the dick hole where there's supposed to be a dick. Am I supposed to say dick? There might be kids watching. Where there's supposed to be a cock. And then if you have the broken piece, then you drill another little hole into the cock. And then you put the cock against and then you dock them like this. And then, and then you use some super glue like this. And I won't be doing any of that because my way is cooler and better and the best, and everybody should do it my way. Especially if you have tendencies towards destruction and pyromania. This is my way. This is fire. Fire! So basically, I'm going to grab Lifeline. Here we go. Here's Lifeline's dickless body part. Poor Lifeline. I'm gonna start the fire. And I'm going to heat up the wire. Not red hot, because red hot is too hot. I'm just going to heat it enough to poke it into his dick hole, cock hole. And here we go. Ready, set, hot. A little more. Now watch this. Ready? I'm going to center it, and we're just going to go straight in. There it is. That is set. Fire's out. That is set and centered. And then the next step is I grab a hold of it. I grab a hold of Lifeline's new dick with a pair of pliers. And I ever so gingerly bend his dick backwards, because that's what you want to see. I'm just going to bend your dick, Lifeline. And now it's bent backwards. Yay. I might need to bend that a little. There we go. And then yeah, I'm gonna bend his dick backwards with a pair of pliers, and then I'm gonna whack it off with these dikes. Not being offensive, they're called dikes because it means diagonal cutter. And then that's it. And then I'll probably trim a little bit more off of that, but you know, you can always trim off the wire. You can't really add new without reheating this and pulling it out and then melting shit. So anyway, I am generally full of shit, but this actually works really well. So if you got a torch laying around, fire! And you're not afraid of burning your eyes off, or your eyebrows, or your hair, or your house down, then this is a really good solution. I actually did this because the first time I tried to do this, I looked around and I found the smallest drill bit that I owned, and it was not small enough. And I thought, well, I could go to the store and buy a drill bit, or I could just use this torch that I have that I use for doing epoxy resin stuff. Anyway, I'm rambling now, and you don't give a shit. So check out, I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out our media stuff. Facebook, Cracktastic Plastic Toy Room is our group. The podcast is just called Cracktastic Plastic. There's also a Facebook page you can like. There's our Instagram account. That's at Cracktastic Plastic. There's Twitter that's at Cracktastic Pod. And there is anywhere that you get your podcasts, like iTunes and Google Podcasts and anywhere else. And I don't really know them because I'm not good at technology. That's all I got for you for today, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and show me all of your hate in the comments. Fire!